Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button, get that bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County, an Ontario themed city. And make sure to hit the like button. The like button helps the channel a lot. Welcome back to the series. Last episode we built up our ore industry to reach the potential of level 4. I think we're just waiting for that to happen right now. And in today's episode we got a bunch of things planned. We are going to do some small traffic updates because we've done a lot of great traffic improvements over the last few Friday episodes. And you know, the city's traffic isn't that bad. So we're going to do just a few tweaks to some rural, there we go. Interchanges, junctions, and then we're going to look at minor traffic fixes throughout the city. And then we're going to hop into detailing a bunch of stuff and adding in some services. All right, so let's dive out of that. And let's look at what we did last episode. So last episode, we built up Maple Quarry Incorporated, including their sand processing facility, and we've also got Yaksu Energy. And I did figure out the spawn issue. It's just that it was so close to this road. Nowadays, the trucks will come in through this direction. Let's see if, yeah, there you go. So at least they're still going in over here, right? Anyways. This is one section we're going to be detailing as well. Let's start off with looking at the traffic situation that we have going on. We have a death somewhere that is not being protected. Oh, it's over there. And it looks like it's fine now. Let's look at our unemployment. So we do have 11% unemployment, so that's why I'm going to be playing today at 1 speed. Because I want to save that for a future suburban development. And you know, if we have time, we'll add in some unemployment. I'm going to be saving it for next episode, where we're going to be doing some more industrial expansion, not residential, and we're going to be looking at maybe doing the oil industry and getting that going before we build up the downtown, which is coming. Anyway, so let's take a quick peek at the traffic, and as you see, we're at 81%. Our problem interchange is actually not that bad. Looks like there's a light here. Since when? That must be an accident. Okay, well, there you go. No light. Let's just make sure there's a yield. What the heck? I thought I detailed this. Yeah, that's all fine. Okay, well, maybe we can look at detailing this as well. Anyways, we're gonna fill in like spaces like this today. Maybe along the highway, I don't know. Anyways, I'm caught off guard now. We're looking at traffic. There we go. Ooh, now this is also a problem. Okay, we'll empty that one. And let's look at traffic. So this area is busy because we're trying to incinerate our trash right now. But this area is busy. The diamond interchange technically works still. I'm not going to look to change that too much. Ooh, look at this. The 3-speed. Can they all get out? Yeah, they can. Okay, that's good to see. So put it back down to 1 speed. So we're going to tweak this interchange today. This is a bit interesting. The flow is fine over here. We're gonna clean that up. That's crazy. I can't believe I left that. And this is also working, and that is fine too. So you know what? There's really not. Maybe we'll clean this up. Maybe we'll start over here. We'll clean this little section up right now, and then we're also going to add in a. Oh, I added a district here, Prospect Park, because I'm thinking about adding in some industry alongside the ore industry section. Anyway, so we'll start off with this. We built this interchange last episode as well, and that works. And then we'll move on to the diamond interchange we talked about previously. So I'm going to pause the game here. I'm going to remove this. Just like that, and then we're going to go over to our highway. We're going to get this, and we're going to mess up everything we previously had in this little development or little interchange. There we go, finally. And we're just going to do something similar to what we've done. Just do that, and then we're going to come through here and just go over our little spaghettis and just make sure that this is all fine and dandy. Just gonna do that. Perfect. Okay, well, hopefully that works out. It's way more symmetrical than it was, right? And so I'm just going to move this over ever so slightly. I'm going to hold Alt down, move the segment over. Same thing for this side. And it's just going to help clean up the area a bit. We're just going to do this with all the segments on these little spaghetti arms of this bypass. Hey, look at that. That's pretty smooth. Let's smooth that out even more. And it's pretty much just a matter of holding Alt down and just, you know, going back and forth, seeing which like stretch of the arm works for you in this sense of the interchange. There's really nothing to it. Just, you know, going back and forth. This one. Okay, well, we're definitely gonna have to remove these junction markings. Let's just do that. Let's just throw it in the trash, and we're just going to, oh, that's a double dashed line. Don't like that. That's not what I was trying to do. I was just trying to do a single solid. And we'll get that solid line there. We'll get that solid line right here. And then right here, we'll do a dashed line. And right here as well. Like so. All right, that works. And you look at that, it's a lot smoother already. And let's just go back to move it here, and we'll just readjust this a bit to make it a bit smoother. Hold Alt down, hold Alt down. Look at that, that's a great curve. And we'll do the same thing over here. We'll swing this out a bit more. That's pretty good. Oh, we got some clipping right here, so that tells me that we're a bit too close. And this should probably be a bit wider. There we go. All right, bit cleaner, looks a lot nicer, still very functional. And now we're gonna swing over to here. This hasn't been a problem. There's been no issues, so we'll leave that. Follow the highway out to the rural area here, and holy moly, what did we do here? And I know, we rushed it. And let's just delete everything here. All right, so, you know, technically this is probably gonna work on itself, but let's just do a bit of this. Make sure node snapping is on. All right, and then from here, we'll do the same thing. Curve in, curve out, connect. Same thing, curve in, curve out, connect. And you know how the song goes, curve in. That's not a song. Curve out and we'll connect. That was messy. I apologize. All right, so let's clean this area up a bit, a bunch actually, because what was I even thinking? All right. I'm trying to think of what I said. What song, Steven? Okay, there we go. And a lot of nodes in here that probably wasn't necessary, but you know, holding Alt down will clean this up and make it look nice. You know, you're probably hearing lots of clicking in the background, and that's because I'm constantly clicking, holding Alt down. So I apologize if that bugs you, but you'll be hearing it a lot for the next like minute or two. So. All right, so that is a lot nicer than I had it. Let's pull this back then. Nice. Why don't we try to bring that one in? Oh, that works. And let's try to do something a bit similar with this. We're gonna grab both of these, pull it in, and we'll do something like that to mirror it. Nice. And I'm gonna do the same thing as previously. We're just gonna grab that, swing it in, hold Alt to smooth it out. And this one should probably be a lot closer, shouldn't it? All right, so this is a heck of a weird node, right? And this is also a heck of a weird little thing we got going on. So what are we going to do about that? Well, we're going to use node controller. Actually, is there 2 nodes here? There is. Okay, we're just going to do that, and then we're going to find our 4-lane highway, and we're just going to do that. There we go. That's a lot better, right? Don't even need to do any node controller there, but what we do need to do is decorate the node here a little bit, right? So let's do that. We'll get some lines in here. We'll do that. Perfect. These guys just continue on. Make sure it's a solid line too, so that they know they can't merge right away. This is a nice little merging lane here, and we'll do this. So this is a bit of an off ramp, you know, like a smooth transition out. Let's go to fillers here. We're gonna hit Control Shift F. We're gonna click these little red dots, and this is gonna allow us to put a chevron in, or you know, anything you want. If you're doing a winter map, I suggest putting grass. It kind of looks like the snow is built up. Let's go with, what was it saying? Chevron, there we go. And that's all we really need. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Traffic Manager here. We're gonna click this node and do these spaghetti arms. Look at that. But I don't mind, actually, let's just do this manually so I can show you what I'm kind of thinking here. So, you know, when you're driving along the highway and, you know, you're in the right lane and you can turn off, but you can also go straight still. That's what we're doing right here. And we're gonna make sure that that car stays in its own lane, and we're gonna give these cars their merging lanes as well. So the idea here is you need to pick before over here if you're gonna be going straight or left. If you're going left, you need to get into the left lane. You slide all the way over here, boom, you're in the left lane. All right, don't need to explain traffic to you guys. Let's do this, and we're just gonna do Control S, and that's gonna allow us to kind of have dedicated turning lanes, or turning, just so the cars know that they can turn that way. And it's also going to prevent cars from just turning left here, because cars will love to avoid the interchange and just go, you know, coming off the highway over here, they go this way instead of just going straight through. I don't know what it is about the AI in the game, but that's what always happens. You see there's a left turn arrow right there. I don't know. It works. So it's a lot better, right? Looks like a rural interchange that you've seen before. Slip lanes on all 4 sides. Way overkill for what would actually be in that situation, but you know, it is what it is. These interchanges are all fine too, I believe. Let's go to traffic. Yeah, even our little silly bypass T-junction works. It is busy over here, and if you're wondering what these are, it's because cars spawn in with the idea that they want to leave right away. You're just going to cause yourself traffic headaches if you don't do this in the game. It allows them to turn around right away. All right, so this I'm planning to build a roundabout at some point, but we'll see if we actually do it or not. Let's see if we actually improve traffic at all. I forgot to look. 81, no we didn't. Traffic will probably stay the same throughout the entire time, or throughout our entire little time here. So this goes down to 1 lane here. So that's why it is slowed down, and that's because I really like this bridge. I don't want to change it, at least for now, right? And yeah, this is good. All right, we're clear up here too. Perfect. Okay, so we did our little traffic fixes today. It wasn't necessary. I don't think there's any traffic issues in the downtown core either. I mean, this is just busy. This is backed up a bit. Perhaps we can look at making this 4 lanes then. Let's go to here. 4 lanes. Perfect. Oh, there's traffic lights here. That's probably what we should go look at, is our traffic lights. We probably don't need traffic lights here. If anything, there should be a traffic light right here. But we're trying to avoid them. Why don't we see what happens here if we put traffic lights on the ends of the bridge. We only have a traffic light over here next, right? Alright, let's just go through and look for our traffic lights. Don't need one there. Alright, let's go down High Street here. We're clear. Okay, let's go down this one. We do have a light here. I don't think that's necessary. If anything, there should be a light right here. We have a light here, right? That's fine. We have a light right here, and that's because we have our hockey rink right here. Mark, thank you for the suggestion of the name. the Brockton money pits, because this hockey arena is insanely expensive. I don't know if that's the actual name. It works. Money pits. Whoa, sorry about that. At least that's the hockey arena's name. The Money Pit Hockey Arena. Let's just, it doesn't need to be hockey. Money Pit Arena. There we go. I forgot to name that earlier in the week. So, funny. All right, so now that we got that in place, we've kind of gone over looking for some traffic lights. I think we're clear over here. There should probably be at least a couple lights going. Yeah, there's one right here. That's good. We one right on the bridge. This could probably be a light, but I think it's fine. This is a light. Good. That's a light. Perfect. Don't need lights here. Or there even. This is a light. It's probably fine. And this should probably be a light too. And you know what? We don't have dedicated turning lanes. There we go. Now we do. And these guys have to have the ability to turn left, don't they? And this is straight in, right? Perfect. Okay. So now that we're here, let's tackle our interchange. So I want to leave it as a diamond. I think it works. Still, we are going to have to upgrade this eventually, but instead, I want to do something a bit different. We're going to pause it for this. And what I'm wanting to do here is I'm just going to make sure I'm not selecting anything else. I'm going to select this node and this node. I'm also going to select this node and this node. Now what I'm planning on doing here is lowering them all. I'm trying to make this interchange more truck friendly. Lots of trucks drive on this road. Look how much higher they would have had to drive already, right? So I'm going to deselect those. I'm going to select these two again. I'm going to lower it even more. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just choose one side. Choose this side. I'm going to select all the way out to about here. So that's just a one past our slip lane. And I'm going to do slope objects. I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. So this was where our slip lane was, so let's do that. Slope objects. Okay. We'll do the same thing right through here. And we'll do the same thing. Whoa. Should probably even be farther, to be honest. Yeah, so this is still pretty steep, isn't it? All right, let's get, whoa. let's try to pause when a truck is underneath the, oh, just missed it. It's not a truck. There's a truck. All right, so let's just redo this then. So I'm gonna grab that. We have about, oh, that's a tractor. We still have some clearance here, so I'm going to raise this up ever so slightly, and we're just going to redo what we were just doing. So I apologize. So there we go. Let's go this way. Right to here. And let's just readjust it. It's going to raise up the height a bit. It's going to make it look a lot cleaner of a junction. Let's go to here. Slope objects. Perfect. And we'll just do the opposite direction. And right to there. Slope objects. Yeah, so you see how it bounced up a little bit? I think that's going to make all the difference for these trucks. Because, you know, it was pretty steep interchange before for trucks, right? So let's go down to here. Let's make this a smooth slope. And we'll do the same thing here. And this is still pretty steep, isn't it? But, you know, at least when they're driving over top of the interchange, it's not so steep, right? Okay, so, wow, man, imagine you're driving along this side, and this truck's barreling down this hill. I think what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to, what I'm saying is that'd be great. That'd be really, really tough. Let's make that a middle node. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's reselect it. And I think that's fine. Okay, nice. And now let's go back to our node controller in this one. Let's make this a middle node. Oh, we can't. Okay, so it's gonna stay custom. We're gonna slope it. Let's actually square the node. And let's try to do that. That made it look worse, didn't it? It did. Let's do this and we'll swing it all the way down. Let's see what happens with that. All right, that's that. I want to rotate, shift, stretch. That's not it. For the slope, but it's not really a slope, is there? Ah, that's okay. Being a bit too picky. You know, it's actually not too bad. Alright, that's fine. This one looks a bit off. Let's see if we can do anything with this one. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, well, we haven't really done much to the interchange itself, but I think it looks a lot better. So you slope up a teeny bit, but like that's a really manageable height. I think I'll just literally knock it down one more. I think that's good. You often see when you're driving along highways when this happens, right? Let's do a bit of a peek like this. So you're driving along, and you see this interchange coming up, and you have to slide up the hill, but you're slowly going down. You don't really notice that you're going down, and then you slide back up. Yeah, you know, that's pretty good. All right, let's do some detailing now. We got some time still. Let's go into here. Let's go into our intersection marking tool, and I believe I have a preset. So this is a 2+1. Right, is this it? No, that's 3-lane into 2+1. This is 2+1 into 3-lane. There we go. Let's apply the preset. Perfect. Okay, and then we'll go over here. Presets, and then we go into the other one. So 3 lanes into 2+1. Apply. Whoa. There we go. And now let's do it again. So this is 3 lanes into 2+1. Oops. Keep shifting on me. Yep. Yep. Okay. That is right. And let's go here. Presets. Oh. There we go. Quick detail. And so there are pedestrians crossing here. I think we have an opportunity now to bar pedestrians from crossing on this intersection and walking over. So my idea here is to improve the traffic here is we are going to go to this and we're going to turn off crossings. Pedestrians are not going to like this, but I don't mind them crossing over here. I just don't want them crossing the bridge. What I think we can do is we can go to our park path here and we're going to eye this intersection here. This is a bus stop right here, or right here. What we're going to do is we're going to just bridge up and over. So we're gonna go to elevated, and I think if we, I want it to connect up right here. So why don't we just do this, and we'll just let's go ground level. Let's turn, yeah, that's fine. Let's turn them all on. There's do that, and then let's go to elevated. Perfect. Okay, so now that we got this in place, nice. There's a node there. I'm gonna move this node over. Move this node over. I'm gonna grab both of them, raise it up, and that is just perfect for the height. All right, and look at that. With the height we were before, we're gonna just click home, and just gonna do that. It's actually not that steep either. I was thinking I was gonna have to do like a spiral down or something like that. Oh, prop and tree anarchy is on. When did that go on? Okay, so I'm going to simply move this over. I'm gonna slide this in. And the same thing. So this is right in the middle of the intersection here. Whoa, let's undo what we just did. And we're gonna slide it down like that. We're gonna raise this side up. So we just missed the truck. That tractor's fine. I think we're just gonna be safe and we're gonna raise it up. Like 2 more. And we'll raise this one up a bit more too then. Alright, so now that we've that in place, I'm just going to do a bit of a slope here. Yeah, look at that. And we're right in the intersection here. Let's just hold Alt down. Oh no, because I want this to be right in the middle here. And, oh no, there we go. Alright, so it wasn't exactly where I wanted to be then. I'm gonna grab both these nodes. I'm gonna shift them down. I'm gonna grab this node, I'm gonna hold Alt down and just slide it straight. The same thing on this side, just tap it until you get the green on both ends. Green there, that's perfect. And it's kind of giving us a bit more room here to play with. I like it. Alright, so we're just gonna do a bit of terraforming over here. I'm going to, oh look at that, we're more elevated on this side, so I'm actually gonna just lower it a tiny bit. And then I'm going to select that. I'm going to just build up. Nah, we're good. Okay. I'm overthinking it. But look at that. People are already using it. And that is fantastic to see. There's a bus stop right here. And pedestrians should not be crossing over here now, which is allowing our fleet of trucks, garbage trucks, to go out and about. And now pedestrians can cross peacefully over top of the highway. In a very smooth manner too. I think the bridge looks really nice. Let's look at making this a bit of a little park then. So what we could do is we could make it a bit of, if we just use this tool, we go to pavement. Let's turn the brush on just ever so slightly. We could make it a bit of a park in this sense. Bring it right down to there. Get a bit of a concrete jungle, you know? And since we have a bus stop there, it would make sense to have, well, I mean, we're never getting carried away, aren't we? All right. What I was thinking is like we can make this a bit of a park. Oh no. Oh geez. Oh geez. You see what I did? Let's see if you know. Yeah, there we go. Fixed it now. Let's just kind of maybe use one of these paths, and what we'll do is we'll go to ground level here, and we'll just stick it out just like that, and then we'll do something like this. And what we've done is we have just made a very small path, and what this is going to allow us to do is, oh come on, make it like a little bit of a parkette, you know? So we're gonna take some trees, we're gonna take our favorite tree, just line that, just like that. And it's kind of made the bus stop look a bit nicer too, hasn't it? And we'll do the same thing right here. Maybe we could just do this. It's a bit nicer, a little bit of a tree-lined road. And then back in here, we can add in some park assets, I guess, right? Like, could add in a pavilion. Let's just brush size 0. I don't know about a pavilion, but why don't we just add in some more trees? And then we'll just make this a line again. Bit of a little path here, and we'll just add in. No, we don't need a second layer of trees. All right, so a little bit of a little walking park there. We'll leave this open because I think we're going to add in some more warehouses eventually over on that side. But let's take a quick peek around. We have this little area. Now we've been avoiding some detailing for a little while. Not gonna lie. Let's go to single here. It's too small. You know what might look nice here is this small one. It's too big, eh? What about that? It's also just ever so slightly too large. What about the Japanese garden? That's also too big, eh? You know what? That's actually not too bad. Nice little Japanese garden there. We can fill in the space with some other trees. Our favorite little oak trees here. Let's get a tree right there too. And we could also get a bit of a walking path over here. This is something we've been wanting to do for a while that we've kind of just left. Let's go with the one without trees, and we'll just start it right here. Get it to go right to there. And let's get it to go behind the church here. Alright, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to use move it here. No, I shouldn't have done that. We'll use this path to connect up. Let's turn guidelines off and node snapping, because I literally just want the tiniest little thing here. It's going to allow us to connect up. Turn guidelines back on and node snapping, and then we'll take our little park path here and we'll just go around behind the church and over. We're going to upgrade this path to a path with benches. I think that'll make the seniors that live in that home a bit happier because they can, use the benches. Let's go trees. So that is not a tree. Is it a decal? Let's turn nodes off and that. Let's turn everything else off. There we go. Let's move this over here. Perfect. Let's go back to nodes here now. And I'm just wanting to raise this one up a bit. And this one can go down a bit. Alright, this should be stairs. It's so steep. Holy cow. Let's just maybe think about adjusting these like so. Yeah, that works. It's pretty nice, isn't it? Alright, I regret touching that one. And we'll just kind of put that in like that. All right, and then let's get a bit of a simpler walking path. What? Right here. I'm just gonna kind of go around this building here. I think we're going to have any problems. Nope. Okay, so we've kind of opened ourselves up a little bit for something. Could go back to this Japanese garden right here. Go to a dog park. It's pretty nice. Dogs would love that, wouldn't they? Now we do have some open space here. I'm kind of thinking we just fill it in with maybe the forest brush tool here. Let's turn down the strength and the size a bit. And we'll just kind of fill in the space with trees. Make it a bit of a nice little area here. Now, there wouldn't be trees over there, and that's too close to the water. So let's bring it back ever so slightly over there and right there. That's pretty nice. And we'll do the same. Well, this area could be used for something, but we'll just fill it in with trees for now. It'll help the embankment as well. You know, hold the water and everything like that. Hold the water back. Okay, and then we'll fill in this little section here. And we'll do the same right along that. Okay, so that's kind of nice. And let's go over this side and let's take our trees, go to our line, line that up, perfect. Just like so. And then let's go back to single trees. We'll just fill in this space. Perfect. Okay, so we're probably gonna need parking here, aren't we? And we've kind of filled in all our spaces. So what I'm thinking about doing here is taking our road and we're gonna bend it backwards a bit. So let's find those nodes. I want to keep this. It doesn't need to be straight. It's fine. I'm gonna hold Alt down just like we were doing before. I'm gonna pull them down just so that we kind of know what's going on. Whoa, look at that, eh? Holy cow, what a turn. Alright, so we're gonna stick this back a bit more. There we go. So I'm thinking right along here, we'll be able to squeeze in a bit of a parking lot. So let's go to this. We'll play. There we go. Let's turn guidelines off. And what I want is, oh, and snapping, I guess. And snapping, there we go. I want this to go right along here like this. Okay, we'll turn snapping back on, we'll turn guidelines back on, and we'll get our access to our parking lot right there. Okay, we're just going to use the Move It mod again, and we're just going to readjust this so it's a bit smoother. And I know it probably sucks, but I think this is the only way for the employees to drive into the facility here. I'm just going to hold Alt down and just do that so that they can technically walk over. I think maybe we'll just pull it back instead, and we'll make it a bit more obvious that it's a bit of a pathway here. So we'll just get one with trees. Let's turn Anarchy on. Oh, never mind. Okay, we'll just do that. And we'll place our own tree right here and here. Okay. So let's just use Move It, and we're gonna hold Alt down and just make sure that we are all smooth, because we're just gonna do a bit of a rush job with this, to be honest. Let's go to this tool. We're gonna choose the biggest one we have, and we're going to start on this side. I'm gonna slide it in just like this, and right here, start. And I messed up already. Okay, let's go to Move It here. Let's go to decals only. Okay, thank you. I don't want you, node. You did your job. Thank you. Oh, I didn't select it. Ah, darn. Okay. Maybe we just gotta select everything. I don't know what this is technically. Geez. Okay. Well, maybe we just use the nodes then. And I'm just gonna grab the 3 nodes, the 4 nodes, the 5 nodes, and we're just gonna have to readjust to my mistake. Okay, well, you know, that's another way to do it. And then we'll just kind of try and not make the same mistake. Very delicately. Do the same thing right here. And here we go. Okay, so we're at the end here. I'm going to add in, it's too big. just do a small extension of this. And then let's add in some wheelchair parking, or whatever. Sorry, this is disabled parking, disability parking. Okay, and then we're just gonna go over here and we're just gonna add in, I don't know, like 1 minute parking or something. Okay, and then over on this side, we're gonna do electric vehicle parking the entire way. Okay, holy cow. I'm so touchy with this. Oh no, I messed up. Just pretend I didn't mess up, please. There we go. Okay, we got that in place. Look at that, electric vehicles already parking. And we'll get a couple trees along here, and might as well just do the line then. And we'll follow that. Perfect. And then we got parking in here, and I think we'll even be able to get a couple trees in this little section here too, aren't we? Okay, very nice. We're gonna save this for something else, and I know we said we're gonna detail our ore industry, but there's other things that we haven't detailed as well. So there's like stuff like this. So what I'm thinking is we just make it a bit of a simple little park. I'm just gonna do that. Draw that in, just like that. And we can even draw in a bit of a pedestrian pathway right here too, right alongside. Okay, that works. And what we can do in this little area here is, you know, just decorate it up. You know what? This area should actually be, we're gonna delete this. I think this is a prime location for a dog park. We're gonna set it back like that ever so slightly, and then we're going to use our trees. Oops, that's our budget. We're just going to kind of block this area off with a couple trees. We're going to add 2 trees right here, and we'll add in maybe a bit of a smaller tree. That's not smaller at all. It's not smaller at all. Ah, there's that one. There we go. And we'll leave a bit of green space here. You know, maybe we can find some park assets. Oh crap, what did I do? There we go. Did I mess up the zoning? I did. Okay, well, it's very desirable land, so we could add like a store there even, but I think you know, just a couple picnic tables might be nice. Let's maybe make a line. Okay, not what I was thinking. Fence. Okay, well that's too big. Why don't I just, yeah, okay, I'll just do this. And then I'm going to go to delete. I'm going to delete those ones. Look at that. Little parkette. And let's go to our trees here. Let's go to just single trees. Use this to fill in the spaces here. So we've kind of probably just trying to mix these up a little bit more. You know what we could do is just use our little forest brush tool. Make sure prop and tree anarchy is off if you do this, because holy cow, you're just gonna make a huge mess otherwise. Talking from experience. All right, let's remove trees from the highway right of way, and we'll fill in right here and here with some trees. This over a bit. All right, and you know what? I think this is going to be better used space for something else. Let's go and we'll do another similar little parkette thing. So we'll get a pedestrian path, and we'll just kind of do that, and we can get 1 or 2 trees right here. All right, let's make a bit of a line. And then we'll come back over with our forest brush. Okay, now we're right here. Now I know this is running a bit late, but I really wanted to get some of these details in. The most overused item in the game, let's add it in. The statue. Alright, so we're going to make this a bit of a park here with this. We're going to recess it back ever so slightly. And then we're going to grab this tool right here. We're going to place it right there. We're going to go right down to about here. And we're going to do the same thing. Just like that. Okay. Let's grab it. We're going to just pull it back a bit more. Alright. And then I think we'll grab a tree-lined one. Go like that and that. And I guess we'll just put it back into the trees a bit, like so. And then kind of want to connect it up like this, but I don't know if... Let's turn guidelines on. Let's turn snapping off. Just squeeze it in right there. Nice. Okay. Oh, no, I want to move it. There we go. Just like that. Okay, and then let's bring this in just like that. Perfect. Please move it again, and I'm just going to hold Alt down, just slide it over like this. Do the same thing right here. Could also go right to the corner, but I think it's better if it's a bit cleaner like that. And same thing, just, whoa. Okay, I'll do this one manually. Alright, and since we put trees back on that one, because I wanted to kind of have that little design here, let's throw one of these in. Let's throw two of them in, so it looks like it's a bit overgrown. Very nice. And let's get some smaller trees. These ones. We'll get them in a line. Right to here. Right from here to here then. Alright, and then I think there's some flower bed assets, which I think might be nice. Right along here. So that's 3 of them. Alright, so sorry tree. Goodbye. And let's just get another one. Alright, and then we have some green space as well. So we filled in that space, it's very nice. Any other spaces that need immediate filling in? Let's just add in, actually, let's do something a bit different. Let's delete those. Let's take our dirt path and we'll just make a bit of a cut through. Oh, that's not dirt. There we go, and then we'll get a couple of trees in here. We'll just, oh, that didn't really work. Trees, come on. There we go, and we'll fill in with trees over here. And let's go to our forest brush tool and we'll fill in this space with trees. And over here as well. It's always nice to come back over with the forest brush tool and just fill in the space. Okay. Oh, I added this little pathway in. I moved the bus stop right here too for this little section. Fill that in, fill that up. And you know what? I think after we just kind of fill in these little gaps here, I think we'll be done. I'm going to leave these ones for when we detail this waterfront. I'm going to take the trees out, actually. I don't think that tree needs to be there. Right. Let's just take a quick peek through here. Let's see, I think some trees could grow in on this section. Make it a bit more overgrown, you know? And oh yeah, we gotta we didn't do the power plant. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Power plant and the water treatment plant. One thing I did want to add into this section actually was some gazebos, because we unlocked them specifically for this park and we never actually added them in. Do that, and then let's go with the red ones right here. Right here. Okay, I wonder what we're at with this park. Wow, okay, well, we're probably not going to get there. Oh, you know what? We also have the playground now, too. Oh, there's too many benches in the way. Okay, well, we'll leave that then. Anyways, let's see if that actually got us up. No, it didn't. That's okay. What did we specifically do? We detailed this interchange. Let's leave it at this, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Have a wonderful weekend, and peace out.